Hi there, Taurus. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 11th of March. This week begins with a continuing emphasis in your horoscope on group activities, sociability, friendship. But of course, Mercury is also going backwards, and it will do so until the last day of this week. And when this happens, inevitably there are cross wires, misunderstandings. We jump to conclusions. That's another thing that can happen. And this week, Mercury squares up with Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is the planet of plenty, of optimism, of hope, and also traditionally, of course, of luck. But in its angle with Mercury, it's saying to you, don't be over-optimistic about a situation. You need to keep your feet on the ground in the way you ordinarily would do. So if someone tries to inspire you with a get-rich-quick-now scheme, I would turn the other way. But on Tuesday, Mars, the power planet of the zodiac, does move into a tenderer area of your horoscope. And by the end of this week, it's also going to be combining with Uranus. And that inner restlessness that you've had over the last 3 years really could reach a fever pitch as this week comes to a close. And yet it may be really hard to put your finger on exactly what it is that's making you feel unsettled or restless. This could also point towards getting in touch with past injustices. And if you have had something happen to you in your life that hasn't really been cleared through psychologically as much as it could, the next 6 weeks is a good time to confront it once and for all. If you don't, you may find that your mood is quite up and down. 1 minute feeling even tearful, the next really quite angry. And if that happens, it's because something is activated by Mars, a memory, a past experience that perhaps you need to understand more in the here and now before you can truly move on. But the great news is that Mercury does start to head forwards at the end of this week, and all sorts of tangles can straighten themselves out. But if you are thinking about future plans, I do feel that there's a certain amount of fluidity at the moment. And ironically, with Mars going into this quieter area, something you used to do years ago, or someone you used to know, could come back into your thinking in a much bigger way in the weeks to come. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.